Here we go, yeah, we're trying to lighten your load. I know this week was tough, the devil put on the show, but oh, what he didn't know, yeah, God is on your side, and for this moment you were chose. Take that. We tough, yeah, but we tough. Made for this, who, we, us. So walk around with your mean mug, or sit back and kick your feet up. Heart is heavy, but the love is steady. Turn the volume up and get ready, cause the show is about to begin. Welcome everybody to 3-Day Weekend. Yeah, welcome to the very first official episode of 3-Day Weekend. I'm your host, Mike Love, alongside my co-host, the beautiful Shanika Alex. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm just ready to get started. We have a very exciting show for you today. Shanika, give them the rundown.
So today we're talking about the voting experience. We're also talking about 3-Day Weekends, what's your favorite 3-Day weekend and what you like to do on your 3-Day weekend. We're also talking about Halloween, since Halloween is coming up.
Yep.
And
we also got a game for us today, right?
yes, we're playing Dirty Mind.
You know I'm going to win, right?
No, you're not.
All right, we're going to see. All right, that's the show lined up. We ready to get started. Let's go. Welcome to the 3-Day Weekend. I want to start here. Can we start here? I want to talk about the name. Okay, I want to talk about the name of the podcast. How did we come up with it? We recorded like a sample demo one day. The demo had a bunch of different names. Like it was like 6 names or something like that.
Yeah.
It was all names that I sent to Shanika about different names of the podcast that I had came up with. And we asked our friends and family, like, which one did they pick? And so it was a bunch that I really liked, but we ended up choosing 3-Day Weekend. Now, I love that because everybody loves a 3-Day weekend. Don't you love a 3-Day weekend?
I surely do.
We know that you do. I can't even believe I asked you that, because when Shanika knows that she has a 3-Day weekend coming up, she marks it in her calendar months and months ahead, and she knows from the jump, okay, I got a 3-Day weekend, I'm gonna start planning.
It's like, yeah, this is it, because I know I'm gonna have an extra day off so I could plan all the stuff I want to do or don't want to do, because I don't like doing stuff that I have to do on a 3-Day weekend.
So let me ask you this, since we're talking about 3-Day weekends, and that is the name of our podcast, which 3-Day weekend do you prefer? Would you rather have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, or would you rather have Saturday, Sunday, Monday off?
Well, I think my favorite is Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Why?
Because, so...
That don't make sense to me, though.
It does. Like, so Mondays are like my preparing day.
Hold on. Everybody loves Fridays, dog. Like,
yeah, but Fridays at work are very hectic. Like, it's chaotic and it's hectic. It's like... the patients know you finna have 2 days off, so everything be going crazy. So it's like Mondays, I prepare for my week on Mondays. So even if I have the Monday off, when I come back on Tuesday, it's still gonna feel like a Monday.
Well, I'm different, because I look at it like this. You've been working all week, and you kind of look forward to Friday, because you know Friday, man, is like, that's when everybody at work trying to go to happy hour after work. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long week, and you ready to just, you're going to breeze through Friday just because, you know, like, you made it. Like, you made it through the week.
It don't always go like that. Fridays can be crazy, especially... because, like I said, I prepare on Mondays. So I work at a hospital. So I prepare my discharges for the week. And most of the time by Friday, all of the stuff is like falling into place. So Fridays can be real hectic because I may be getting insurance approvals for my patients that's supposed to discharge. And like all my pieces are starting to fall into place. So it becomes kind of crazy.
I
like the Friday off, because that's like, okay, I done completed my week, and then I go back and start it back over on Monday.
Well, look, I live off the strength. I make it through Friday just because I know that it's Friday and I made it through the whole week. Now, if I have Saturday, Sunday, then I have that Monday off, then I got a short week. I'm not going to work until Tuesday.
You still got a short week if you got Friday off.
Yeah,
and then the Thursday is kind of like your Friday.
Look at it like this. Like you said, crazy stuff be happening on Fridays. Same thing in my job. Like, and you might miss something exciting, so you want to be there.
No, I'd rather y'all just tell me about it and I be at home because the quote unquote
Okay, what happened
exciting
though? When you be at when you be at home, you be on your phone because people at your job been calling you all
well,
day.
but at least I'm at home though. Like I'm not in the building. I'm at home.
I guess, man. I just think that Friday, you just live off the strength that it's Friday. You done made it through the whole week. The Lord has been with you through the through the whole week.
And see, and I could prepare better when I'm off on a Friday because, like I say, I be then kind of had my plan together for the whole week. So when I have that Monday off, usually Monday I come in and see what's been happened over the weekend. Well, say I got people that's supposed to go home over the weekend. I can kind of fix whatever issues or whatever happened over the weekend on that Monday. But when I had that Monday off, it's like 3 days I done had off. And then people that was supposed to leave, they won't ever go because they waiting on me to come back to work. So it's like my stuff don't get, it don't get followed through it.
So you kind of throwing me off. And the reason I say that is because every Sunday, where we going to brunch?
What?
You want to go to brunch? Where we going? And then, when we go to brunch, especially if we hanging out with somebody, we going to be out, dog.
Well, yeah, it's the all day event. So for instance, I like Monday off if it's something we have planned. So in that instance, yeah, I would like the Monday off because it's the day after you celebrating and stuff. But my usual day, or the one that I really just prefer, would be the Friday, unless I got a day full of stuff planned on Sunday.
But every Sunday, you want to go to brunch?
Where we going to brunch on Saturday? We can go to brunch on
brunch on Saturday and brunch on Sunday. It ain't got the same vibe.
What do you mean it's brunch?
I know, but for some reason, brunch hit harder on Sunday, though.
I eat brunch any day of the week.
I know, but it's like it got a different vibe.
Or if I'm off on Friday, I'm gonna want to go to the brunch on Friday. Then I really have the whole weekend. I can go to brunch Friday, Saturday.
No, you don't even got to go to brunch that many times.
It's only twice.
I guess. Listen, I want the listeners to decide because I think that the better of the 3-day weekends would be having Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday off.
No, I don't think so.
And you think is what?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to let the listeners decide. Y'all hit us up and let us know. Comment on our video and let us know which 3-day weekend do you prefer.
What do y'all prefer?
Exactly. Are you more like me where you like, man, I got to have that Monday off because Friday it be popping at work and I want to hit happy hour and, you know what I'm saying, I could turn up on Sunday, go to maybe a live music spot on a Sunday night, have a good time.
You can
and then
still do
hold
all that if you off on Friday.
And then you ain't got to worry about going to work the next day. If you more like me, go ahead and comment, hit your boy up, let me know. And if you like Friday off,
Friday's the better.
You know what? I will say this. Friday is better if you got like a mini trip. You going to go to Vegas or if you going to go to Austin or Dallas, somewhere like a short little trip. I think having that Friday off is better.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all let us know. We'll read y'all comments and we'll see what it is. But I know I'm already right, so it's all good.
Oh, please. That is not true.
All right. So going along with that 3-day weekend theme, I want to bring up, okay, so we talked about which 3-day weekend do we prefer. Well, let's talk about what we like to do. Now, I know we kind of just covered that. It kind of blended into our next topic right now about what we like to do. You already know that we like to do brunch. We heard that. Y'all
Definitely.
heard that. So what's some of the things you would
Sleep.
like to do? I should have known.
Sleep is on my list.
Yo,
I like to sleep.
it's funny though because on the weekends, for some reason, I cannot sleep late.
I can. I can, unless you wake me up.
Bruh, I cannot sleep late. Like for some reason, it don't matter how late I was up on that Friday or that Saturday. It don't matter. I cannot sleep late because I always feel like it's something to do, something around the house.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that on a 3-day weekend. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to clean up. I don't want to do stuff that I have to do, like regular chores. Like I do not want to do that on a 3-day weekend. I only want to do fun stuff.
What's my number one thing I'll be doing on the weekends when I get up early?
What, cutting the grass? See, I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that on my weekend off.
Number one, I like our yard to look nice.
Yeah, but
And you should appreciate
I
that.
do, but still, you could do that. Like, see, I'm different.
And you gotta, hold on, I don't mean to cut you off, but you gotta get it early in the morning because the early bird get the worm. I done locked up.
get the worm.
Yeah. No, but that's not what I really was going to say. I was going to say I got to get up early because of the weather. Like, if you wait too late in the day, it's going to get hot. And then you're going to have to wait until the sun go down. So it's like, man, let me go ahead and get up, cut this grass, you know what I'm saying, and get to it.
None of that sound like fun.
I mean, I guess.
See, I'm different. Like, I don't like doing housework and different things on the weekend. Like, the weekend is my relaxing day. I like to do stuff after work because I didn't already.
That's why it took us so long to do this podcast.
What?
Because when we got home, you was washing clothes and cooking, and
Well, yeah.
I'm like, man, okay, I appreciate that, but I'm like, man, we gotta get this podcast.
It's like
done.
I didn't already.
So, hey, if we take a long time, it's because of her.
Oh no, whatever.
But go ahead.
I didn't already been up and been working and been moving around and doing stuff. So it's like I might as well just do it and keep going instead of waiting on my free day, my off day, and still doing work, chore stuff. Like I'd rather do it during the week. I already got to go to work. I might as well wash them clothes, clean up in the house. It's like I might as well do all of that stuff. So on the weekend, I have a free weekend. I could sleep late and ain't got to do nothing if I don't want to.
Listen, these are things I really like to do on a 3-day weekend. Really every weekend, but on a 3-day weekend, it's just I could be more patient with it. I don't have to feel like I'm rushing. Mm-hmm. So we already established I like cutting the grass. Another thing is I like to work out. So
I don't like working out on weekends.
remember we used to go to the park.
Yeah,
we go
I
walking.
like it. Do make you. What we did, we would go walk, and then we would go to brunch.
Defeating the purpose of the walk.
Did
But
nobody
no-
say you eat bad stuff at brunch?
I guess that's my number one thing. I want to be productive.
I don't. Not on a 3-day weekend. I don't want to be productive. I'm productive all during the week. On the weekend, I want to relax.
Well, think of it like this. We're entering in like a real busy time for me. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We're getting ready to start the season. I'm going to be pretty busy during the week. And so I'm not going to be able to do the things that need to be done around the house.
Yeah, that's true.
So the weekend, especially on a 3-day weekend, is like, man, all right, you can take care of this. You can do this. You can do that. You can get a workout in. You can cut the grass. You can do whatever else that I consider productive. Mm-hmm. And so that's why I like to take care of business like that. You like to take care of business during the week. I mean, which is fine, but I mean, that's cool.
That's cool.
So what else you like to do on a 3-day weekend besides sleep and go to brunch?
That's the usual.
Yeah, you don't.
Let me see.
What about taking like a trip or something like?
Well,
a short
yeah,
trip?
I like to take trips. I would definitely want to go on a trip. I like to travel.
But you know what though? A 3-day trip is not going to be long enough for you.
It depends on where we're going. Like,
Listen.
no, out of the country, definitely not. 3 days
Listen.
is not enough.
When every time you plan a trip, we be gone 2 weeks, dog.
That is not true.
And I'm like,
that
bruh.
is not true.
I'm like, bro, we've been out here too long. I'm
we
ready to go
haven't.
home.
You gotta enjoy it. No, when we go out of the country, you
Where-
gotta go for at least 5 days to enjoy it. Like you're out of the country. When we are,
I think we could get everything done 3 to 5.
oh, 3
3 to
is
5
definitely a no go.
I don't. Okay, well that's different. I don't really like to travel like that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but once you're there, you have fun. So
I do. I just don't like the traveling part of it. Like I don't like getting on a plane. I don't like having a. I guess that's just the only thing
yeah,
about it.
I mean,
Well,
and
I
if
did
you
go on a
think
cruise
about
before,
it,
so I
for
ain't like that
instance,
either.
if you go somewhere 3 days, 2 of the days you spent traveling, so you really got like one good day to enjoy everything. Yeah, depending on what time you get there, you may can do some stuff wherever you are, and then the day you leave, you checking out and you going
Bruh,
back home.
But we'd be there longer than a week.
No, we do not. We have not been anywhere longer than 7 days.
7 days is too long.
No, it is not. 7 days is not. So, and we didn't even stay the full 7 days when we went to our honeymoon part 2. in Dominican, we were only there because they closed it. And so we had to come back like a day or two early. We wasn't
That's
even
true.
there the full 7
That's
days.
true. That's a story for a later podcast. We'll tell you what happened. That was like the beginning of the pandemic, and it was a crazy situation. We'll tell you about that some other podcast. But okay, if you explain it like that, then yeah. But I still feel like, man, 3 to 5.
3 is not long enough unless you're going somewhere like Austin or New Orleans.
What
or
about
something.
Vegas?
How many days? We were in Vegas 4 days, and that was not bad. That was a
guess
good
not.
amount of time. We were able to do stuff. Like we had like some downtime. We could chill.
Shout out to my boy Chris, dog. He held us down that trip, dog. Like you came through, dog. I appreciate you, dog. We had a real good time.
Yeah, we did. Like 4 days was good. And because we had that ridiculously early flight, we had to take a nap when we got there.
Yeah.
If y'all can't tell, I'm not a morning person. I don't do mornings. Like,
No. Shanika will pretty much sleep the entire day if you don't wake up. She gonna sleep till about 1.
I mean, that's a good time. You get up.
Nah, you done slept away the whole day.
I mean, if you sitting in the bed all day anyway, might as well sleep. Catch up on your rest so you don't be tired.
That's true. I mean, rest is essential.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes, it is.
Let's switch gears real quick. I want to talk about voting, okay? And we all know that the election is November 3rd, correct?
November the 3rd. Early voting ends October 30th, and election day is November the 3rd.
Okay.
So make sure y'all get out there and vote.
I have 2 stories about voting. I'm going to tell you the reason why I voted for the first time ever. Now, this is not just now. This was when Obama was running for his second term. And the funny thing is, the reason I voted, the reason I didn't vote the first time and I wasn't probably going to vote the second time was because I just felt like I didn't know enough. I mean, I know Obama was black, and of course we want black dude to win. What Wale say that song you like?
Sue me, I root for everybody that's black.
Yeah.
I live
So,
by it.
I just felt like I didn't know enough about politics. And I think it was because I was out in college playing ball in 2008. I think I was in college.
Yeah,
and-
because I voted out in Prairie View.
Okay, see, I was just on some other stuff.
Yeah.
But his second term, I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to vote. And I don't know if you remember me working at the first school that I worked at when I met you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the lady I used to work with, Miss, she was an older white lady.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, Michael, are you going to vote? And I was like, no. She was like, why not? Are you serious? Why not? I was like, well, I just feel like I don't know that much about politics. She was like, yeah, but you need to vote. You have to vote because people died for you.
And for you to vote.
For you to vote.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was so like mind-blowing or mind-boggling that this older white lady is telling me that I need to vote because of the black people that put in work for us to be able to vote. And so needless to say, after I had that conversation with her, I went and voted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's my first voting story. Now, I voted again in this recent election the other day. And to be perfectly honest, I still don't feel like I just know enough.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the type of person, when I don't know enough about something, then I'm kind of quiet on it because I don't want to sound stupid, or I don't
Yeah.
want to sound dumb, or I don't want to sound crazy because
Yeah.
I'm saying a whole bunch of stuff and it may not even be factual. And so I was like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. And it gave me even more anxiety when I went to vote, because now I'm at the voting booth and I'm getting ready to vote. And those of you who voted before, you already know this. You go to the voting booth and either you can vote all Democratic or you can vote all Republican, or
Pick.
choose like one by one, like pick
Yeah.
each person. And so I chose to pick each person because there was a person that I knew personally that was running for school board. And so I wanted to vote for that person. So I knew I had to go through each Section.
Yeah.
And so, but while I'm going through each section, I'm reading these names. I have no clue who these people are. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, bruh, I'm just voting for these people like a multiple choice test. Or,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just guessing. Like, because I don't know who these people are and I have to vote. So it's like, bruh, Like, what are you really doing right now? Like,
Yeah.
I had crazy anxiety, dog, because I'm like, man, this is crazy because I'm voting for all these people. I don't know who they are. I don't know what they represent. I don't know what their plans are. I can't pronounce their names. Like, if you put them in a lineup and said, Mike, I'll give you $1 million if you could show me who this person is, dude, I would not win that money. And I was just like sitting there like, bro, this is sad. This is really sad.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have to do better.
Yeah,
and
I think it's a
Go
lot
ahead.
of people's experience. I think some of that, unless you are just really into politics at a young age, I think that's something you have to grow into. Because when you think about it, I'm 31 years old. So my first time voting was at 18. And no, I didn't know much about nothing at 18, let alone politics and really being involved or knowing the importance of voting and who you put in office to know what kind of work they're going to do and how they're going to benefit you in the community. I think part of that, I think it's a lot of people like that, like the experience you talking about you had. I think it's a lot of people like that.
So am I a bad person or am I?
Well, no, I think it's a
Because
growing.
that's how I feel. It's like, bruh, like.
No, I don't. Just like with anything, when you find it's something that you know, hey, I don't know this stuff, or I'm not sure what's going on, or what this person represents, or whatever it may be, then you know the next time you need to educate yourself. Like
I gotta do better.
Yeah, you would look
Definitely.
into seeing, okay, what kind of history does this person have? What are their interests align with my interests? And just like I said, I think it comes with maturity. Just because of when you first start voting, you're 18. And like I say, unless you're really just into politics and knowing like what's going on, I don't think most 18-year-olds really know what they're voting. I mean, you know, like who the people are on the ballot. Like, I don't think most 18-year-olds know that. Even early 20s, late 20s. Like, I think that's something you have to mature into and make a conscious effort to be like, hey, this is something that I'm interested in and this affects me. So I need to look into it or see what's going on. I think it's a lot of people like that, you know, may not necessarily know everyone who's voting. And I do think I listened to the Breakfast Club and Charlamagne made a real good point. Even the fact that you may not know, you know, everything or everyone on there, when you don't vote, you lose your right to complain. Mm-hmm. So it's like, if you don't vote, don't say nothing about nothing because you didn't even put in on it. Like, you didn't even make a decision. You didn't say anything. So don't even complain. Like, there's nothing you can say because you didn't even participate. So I do think it's important. Like, if you do vote, it's like, okay, well, at least I did my part. I did something. I can have an opinion about this topic or an opinion about what's going on because I put in on this.
Right.
Like, when you don't, it's like you just out here talking and you're not even making a difference.
You talking about making a difference. What about those people that's, man, my vote don't count. There's only one of me. How one vote gonna swing something? Like,
but when you think about if you got 1 million people that say my vote don't count and think they're one vote, do you know how that's 1 million votes?
Right.
That's just lost out on. And think about it too. If your vote didn't count, why
would they be working so hard?
Yeah, would people be working so hard to try to get your vote? Why even do that if your vote doesn't count at all? Like, why would people really be working and out here trying to get your vote? Or on the flip side of that, trying to discourage you from voting. Like, why would they even do that if it don't matter, if it don't count?
Yeah, I feel you on that. It's like, so it may be that person that say, man, my vote don't count. And then more than likely, you probably know some homeboys, some homegirls that kind of think the same way you do. And they probably got some homeboys and homegirls that think the same way. So like you said, that one vote can translate
into 50, it turns into 100, turns into 200. All because one person thinks their one vote doesn't count. But collectively,
right,
you can make a difference.
It's like they say, the strength is in the numbers.
Yeah.
And so we got to go out and vote. But what I'm really taking from this is we got to educate ourselves.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm at the age where you got to be involved. You can't just sit back and just let people do what you got. And I know there's some people out there that's like, well, God is going, whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen, which is true. But at the same time, you can't just sit back and just be silent.
Yeah.
You can't just just like Shanika just said, it's like you don't want to vote, but yet you want to complain about, well, I don't like Trump and he this and he that. Or I don't like
Biden.
I don't like Biden and cause he this and he that. Bruh, you get out there and vote, dog. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family. You owe it to your future family. Get out there.
Do it. Vote.
Last thing I want to talk about, Halloween is around the corner.
Yep.
Matter of fact,
The
by the
end of the
time they hear this, Halloween may be over, depending on how long it take me to edit this. But growing up, I didn't celebrate Halloween. I can remember maybe a couple times that I went trick or treat. Like my family didn't raise us to go trick or treat like that. We didn't celebrate Halloween at all. And I'm at the point in my life where it's like they say in the Bible, you train up a child on where they should go, and when they get older, they don't depart from it. Something like that. Somewhere in the Bible, somewhere it say something like that. I still feel that. Like, I can understand that scripture because I don't celebrate Halloween still to this day. However, I work with kids, and I'm going to tell you what really, like, kind of changed my mind. Not really changed my mind, but had me thinking about it is because of everything we've been through this year, the pandemic and everything like that. And these kids are coming back to school, or they're back at school now, and it's like, it's not normal.
Yeah.
It's like the new normal, I guess, but it's not normal. It's not something that they used to. And so every year at my school, we do like this book character parade where all the kids get dressed up as their favorite book characters. And they've been doing that for the last few years I've been working there. And I was like, man, no, I'm not going to dress up. 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 I felt like I was celebrating Halloween, even though that wasn't the theme that they were
going for.
But in my mind, in my heart, I'm like, man, this is celebrating Halloween, and that's something I don't do. But going back to the point I was getting ready to make, it's like the kids need something that they can look forward to.
Mm-hmm. Something exciting. I mean,
right. And I consider myself one of the fun guys on campus. When I'm not, for the past few years, when they come to school and they see me not dressed up, they be like, what you supposed to be, coach? And I'm like, you just said it. I'm the coach. I got my whistle. I'm ready. And it's not that they're disappointed, but they just look at me like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, okay, this year, I think I'm going to dress up. Now, is that bad?
I don't think it's bad. So, we had similar experiences growing up. I grew up in a Christian household, and Halloween was the devil's birthday, and we don't celebrate Halloween.
Wait a minute, the devil's birthday?
Yes, it's the devil's birthday.
And
so...
I didn't...
You ain't never heard that? The Halloween is the devil's birthday?
No.
What? Yes.
What?
So I didn't.
Hold up, dog. Hold up. The devil's birthday?
Yes. It's the devil's birthday.
All right, go ahead.
So I didn't celebrate Halloween either. Like when I was younger, I think we had something at the church, like a Praise-a-Palooza or a Hallelujah Fest or something like that
okay.
we used to go to on October 31st. So you be at their church or whatnot. I didn't go trick-or-treating. I really don't ever remember dressing up. And to be honest, me being younger, I don't remember that we dressed up at school, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure, but I just don't remember it if we did. So my dad has this sign that he would put up. I don't know if he still puts it up, but he has this sign. It's on this piece of wood, and it says, because the kids come by and they do trick or treat, they ring your doorbell and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So he had this big old wood sign that he had wrote on there with a black marker, and it said, "We do not celebrate Halloween." And I think it had a Bible verse on the thing, and he put that at the front door, so would nobody come trick or treating.
They still knock on your door still?
Not that I remember. So it was a sign out there that said pretty much, "We don't celebrate Halloween. You ain't getting no candy here." So just keep on going. I didn't grow up celebrating Halloween or anything like that. I want to say it wasn't really until I got to college and let me be clear, I didn't celebrate Halloween, but we had costume parties. So
that's not celebrating Halloween?
No, you go to the costume party.
Okay.
You just if you go
Act
to a
crazy if you want
costume party, any other time. It's a costume party. And when I was at college, I went to Prairie View, PV alumni, but
All right.
but I went to Prairie View and we had like costume parties. So I would dress up for the party, but I didn't go like, I mean, that was it. It wasn't anything more of a celebration or...
You used to dress up? What you used to dress up as?
I think one year I was a ladybug. I don't remember all the outfits. I mean, it couldn't have been that. I was there 4 years, so I do remember a ladybug something.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember that. Okay, like for instance, you had a toga party. You made your toga and you went to the party. Like, it's like a costume party. But that was really, and then after I left Prairie View, I didn't dress up anymore. I just would dress up to go to the party. Yeah, no, I didn't grow up celebrating Halloween. It's not like a holiday or tradition that I do or partake in. I think it's different though, like you talking about the kids. Like to me, the dressing up part, okay, that's fun. That's, you know, for the kids, it's exciting. They look forward to it, especially now with everything going on this year. It's something for them to look forward to, and like they're excited about it.
I'm thinking about it, dog.
You're more than thinking about it.
Why you say that?
Because we done went all to the store for you to find an outfit.
Nah. I just want to see that smile on the kids'
Yeah, it'll be
faces when they see me.
exciting for them. What are you going to be?
If I'm going to dress up, I got to be the king of the NBA.
Oh, God. You just want to start with me.
What you mean? I'm going to dress up as the GOAT.
See, and now you disrespectful.
What you mean?
You could say you going to dress up as whatever his name is.
So you can't say his name?
Not if you going to put associated with the GOAT.
So we went to the mall today, and I was looking, I already have a LeBron jersey, right? So I was like, man, I'm going to get some shorts. I'm going to get the Lakers shorts. I got the jersey. I already got about 10 pair of LeBrons, and I was gonna go get a crown.
Oh God!
And I was gonna wear that for our character parade on Friday. So I'm going as the GOAT.
Yeah, if that's who you're going as, that's not the GOAT. So
wait a minute, what is your problem with LeBron? We talked about this already.
You just be too disrespectful. I like, and don't get me wrong, I like LeBron as a person. I think he's an awesome person. He'd have been with his wife forever. He's real good in the community. He gives back. Like, he does a lot of good things. I like him as a person. I'm just not crazy about him as a basketball player.
But
you
he
can
the
separate no, he's not the best. Like,
Yes.
you can separate the two. I can separate the two.
Who
I don't even want to go there talking about, because all he wants to do is upset me.
All right, we ain't gonna talk about that. We'll say that as another podcast. That'll be another episode.
We were talking about the kids. And
So-
you dressing up for the kids. I think, well, that take you too into, we don't have kids. So when we have kids,
Are we gonna dress them up?
yeah, what would be the idea for that?
Are you gonna dress them up?
Well,
You dress up Zoe all the time.
yeah, Zoe had an outfit one year. She was Bat Dog.
See?
I would let them. Now, I would not participate in like trick or treating, but I would let them, like you say, your kids at school have a character parade and all of that. I would let them dress up for that. I would do something like that. I wouldn't go like trick or treating.
But your parents didn't dress you up, did they?
No, my parents didn't dress me up.
But you gonna dress up our kids?
Well, I mean, just so they'll be like included at school.
What the Bible say?
Especially the young, like when they're little.
Be not.
I know where
be
you're going with
transformed.
this.
Do not conform, but be ye transformed by the renewing
I
of
know
your
where
spirit.
you're going with this. I would, like I said, I
Do
wouldn't.
not conform.
I wouldn't take them trick or treating. Like, I wouldn't have them go trick or treating. But the dressing up part, I would do.
Okay,
Let
so
them dress up, go to school. You know.
are we buying candy for the trick or treaters this year?
No.
Okay.
To me, that's like you participating in the festivities. I would do, even so, I would do like fall festivals. You know, they have like the pumpkin patch and, you know, different stuff.
So that's not considered celebrating Halloween.
No, that's a fall festival.
Okay. Well, sorry, kids that's gonna come knocking on our door in a few this
We ain't got
weekend.
no
We ain't got
candy.
no candy. We need to go get that sign from your daddy.
He can make us one.
Go get that sign.
He
Tell
gonna
your daddy to make
one
us a
to put it
sign.
outside. I don't
saying we
even
do
know
not
if he still
celebrate
put that
Halloween.
sign up. I'm gonna have to ask him if he still put that sign up. But he had a big sign. That is our Halloween discussion.
Yo, before we go any further, Shanika, share with our listeners how they can get in contact with us.
Be sure to follow us on social media. Our Instagram is at 3 Day Weekend Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at 3DW Podcast. Like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, 3 Day Weekend. We can also be reached by email, the 3 Day Weekend Podcast at gmail.com.
Okay, thank you for sharing that with our listeners. But now you already know what time it is. It's game time, baby. Let's go.
When you walk out on that field today, ask yourself this question. What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! We ready! We ready! We ready! We ready! And let's go to the house! And let's go to the house! When I step on the field,
So we have this game called Dirty Minds.
You know I'm about to win. We playing games.
Oh
you
my
know I'm
God.
gonna win.
You have these clues and the other person is supposed to guess the answer, but the clues sound dirty,
They
but
sound-
the answer is like a clean answer. But we're
Right,
going to
so
play
It go back to that saying,
our
like,
version.
get your mind out the gutter.
yeah.
You know,
But we're going to play our version
because it ain't
of
that type of party.
Dirty Minds.
Yeah, this is actually it's a
It's
real
a board game.
It's a board game, but we gonna make up our own rules for this. All right.
That's typically how we play games.
Exactly. All right, and one thing is Shanika is super competitive.
Oh
Like,
my God, I
she
am.
front. Let me tell you, she fronts so much like she not competitive. But once the game start, dog, like she be on fire. My mama even gave you a little nickname for when we be playing games. What she call you? Shaniki? Sneaky? Something like that. Anyway, okay, so we have 3 clues, and I'm going to read each clue one by one, and you're going to guess what I'm talking about.
Okay.
See if you can figure out the clue on what I'm talking about, okay? So I'll go first. You want to go first, or I'll go first?
It don't matter.
All right, I'll go first. Here's your first clue. I can arrange to get your ashes hauled.
A corner.
You want the next clue? It's my job to get my hands on your can.
Trash man. I got it right.
Yes, it was a garbage man. Good job. All right, 1 point for you.
1 point.
We'll go to best out of 5.
Okay, it's my turn. The hotter I get, the harder it is for you to slip in me.
What?
The hotter I get, the harder it is for you to slip in me.
Read it one more time.
You want me to read the next?
Okay, read the next clue.
If you stay in me too long, I could kill you.
An oven?
I can have several people inside me at once.
An elevator? I can have several people in me at once.
The hotter I get, the harder it is for you to slip in me. If you stay in me too long, I could kill you. I can have several people inside me at once.
Bro,
One more guess.
I can have several people in me at once. Wait a minute now. Something hot that people could. A sauna.
A hot tub.
All right, here we go. Your turn. So I don't get a point for that. I can make your joint swell.
Is that the clue?
Yeah. I can make your joint swell.
Read the next clue.
Your bone can ache because of me. All right, let me chill.
Your bone can ache.
because of me?
A fracture. I got 2 points.
You too good for this. All right.
All right, your turn. After you close your eyes, I can go on for hours. I can be an afternoon delight.
Wait a minute. You read 2 clues? Read them again?
After you close your eyes, I can go on for hours. I can be an afternoon delight.
An alarm clock?
You can do me with your dog laying next to you.
What the what?
After you close your eyes, I can go on for hours. I can be an afternoon delight.
A massage chair or something?
You can do me with your dog laying next to you.
Bruh, I do not know.
One more guess.
I can do you with the dog laying next. You don't know where my mind going.
You can do me with your dog laying next to you.
Well, I don't know. I give up.
A nap.
Read the clues again.
After you close your eyes, I can go on for hours. I can be an afternoon delight.
Really?
You can do me with your dog laying next to you.
All right. All right, I'm going to give you a hard one. If you get this one, you win.
Okay.
All right. I can beat it with both hands.
That's all the clue?
Yes. You want me to read the
I
next
can
one?
beat it with both hands.
That's
yeah,
what she
read the
said.
next one. Read the next one.
I use the rhythm method.
The rhythm method.
You know the rhythm method.
Shut up. The read the last clue.
I stink when I'm a beat off.
A beat off.
Yes, I stink when I'm a beat off.
I stink when I'm a beat off. The rhythm method.
I need that Jeopardy music going right now.
Okay, let me think. You stink when you're a beat. Stink, S-T-I-N-K. Stink when you're a beat.
Stank.
A blender? A mixer? Let me think. The rhythm method. That sounds like a math problem. Let me see. I stink.
Wish you stop saying that.
What? When I'm a beat off.
What's your
A
last guess?
skunk.
You really want to know?
Yeah,
what
what's the answer?
it is? Drummer.
I stink?
I stink when I'm a beat off. So if I'm not on beat,
Like you suck.
yeah.
I'm thinking stink, like smell.
All right, I'm still in the game. Here we go.
That's crap.
All right, come on, let me get focused.
When you shove something in my cavity,
Here we go.
it will cost you. When
Okay.
my flag is up, I've got
I
something
know what
for
that is.
you.
I know. That's a mailbox.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It
got
ain't
a
over
point.
2-1. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can find you another.
See how you do?
Yeah. All right, here we go. You suck on me with your mouth.
A popsicle.
Really?
I got 3.
That's a whack, dog.
I got 3.
You the one. I give you that one.
I
You won the first game, but it's all good. All right, so yeah, that's Dirty Minds. You can go pick that up at Walmart or Dollar Store. I don't know. Even though
from Target.
we just made up our own version, but yeah, I'm gonna get you next time. You got the first win. But
I won.
you know I gotta let you win
Oh,
because
please. You just say that
get
'cause
all
I beat
crazy.
you.
You get all crazy
I do
when
not.
you be losing. What happened when we played dominoes
I
and I
do
beat you all them times?
First off, I was
I'm the
beating you. You're not the king.
I'm the
I
king of
was
dominoes.
beating you at dominoes.
Just like the King LeBron.
Oh, here you go.
All right, that's episode number 1.
Episode 1.
We thank y'all for tuning in, and
Thank
we'll see y'all
y'all.
next time. Peace.
Bye.